let's do the reaction now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
That's a. You're so stupid.
Your reaction is so stupid.
You're stupid. Hello. Welcome to Bants with Boo. I am Mutu. I am once again joined by my wonderful friend, Mr. Ricardo. I'm going to call you Ricardo again because it annoys you. Rojas.
It doesn't annoy me. Do you know why? Because it's my real name.
Exactly. That's why I like it, because it's more authentic, you know? So it's Tony Sunday, and we are going to do episode 13, and this is basically award ceremonies.
Yeah.
Award ceremonies. And today is the Tony Awards, as I'm sure everybody knows, the 75th Tony Awards. Man, that's 75th. A lot.
Did you do a bit of research on this, or did you just know it was?
Yeah, I did a little quick little look up, just because I thought we should, since, you know, we do very minimal prep and just
prep. What's that?
Blag, you know, just talk nonsense
it's
for 40 minutes.
The gift of the gab.
So award ceremonies. I would love to know a little bit about your experience with award ceremonies. Tell me a little bit.
My awards ceremony experience is, you know it. You were there. It's just the Tonys. I've only ever been to one award ceremony.
So that was your experience last year.
That was it. And I mean, it was a pretty good one, you know, albeit slightly watered down because of COVID, because usually would be at Radio City performing, but we had to do it at the theater. But it was still fun and cool and nice to be a part of it. Like, we had a wicked Tony's party. You didn't go.
No.
Because you were at home with Murph, right?
I was at home. Yeah. I watched the majority of it on TV at home, and then you guys went and got lashed up.
Yeah, and you lent me your green velvet jacket, I remember.
Oh, yeah. You looked very swish, didn't you? Very nice.
Great. I looked so swish. I looked
Swish.
so swish.
Swish or switch?
I went out and purchased a green velvet jacket so I could be like Mutu when I grew up.
Oh, yeah. When you get old, like me. Yeah.
We're the same age, dude.
Yeah. You thought you were older, 4 years older?
I'm 43 now because my birthday was 2nd of June. Happy birthday to me.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday. June month. Lot of June birthdays, actually. A lot of June. Ken's is coming up. Got to get a present. Nah.
What are you going to do?
Saving money. I don't know. I have no idea this year. No idea. I'll have to do some research. Actually, funny enough, like the thing I bought her not that long ago, was it? I bought her a nice bag, and I swear to God, she's determined to lose it. We literally, everywhere we went, while we were away in Michigan.
That wallet that she lost.
No. Yeah, she lost the bag. You know, so I replaced. She already lost one. Yeah, like when we were in Florida, and then I bought her a nice new one. I won't name drop what it is. Doesn't matter. But
go on, name drop. Was it?
No, it's nice.
Louis Vuitton.
No, well, no, I'm not that stupid. No, it's not. Come on, mate. Let's not get silly.
Mate, it was a Target, wasn't it?
It was a Target. Target. And
Primani.
No, we're in Michigan, and every single place we went, oh, my bag, and like left it in a restaurant, leaves it in the back of a car. So I'm like, seriously.
Do you know why? It's because she likes the attention. She's like, oh, I've left my bag. And people are like, which bag is it? She's like, it's that Louis Vuitton over there that I've
No, it's not that. Or it's like she doesn't like the bag and she's just trying to get rid of it. Anyway.
That's probably it.
Exactly. So I need a new bag. Anyway, moving on. So my experience, let's just give you my experience with award ceremonies.
Yeah.
I actually haven't been to any because I just don't generally go if I can help it. I'm not really
into them either.
Nah, I don't. I don't really care for them, to be honest. I find they're just a bit. I want to be careful because obviously people like different things, but for me, award ceremonies aren't for me. So, having said that, I've been involved in a few shows that have won awards.
Which ones? Like the Olivier's?
Yeah, so Olivier's, I did Anything Goes back in the days of yore, and that one.
Tap dance, was that you?
I did a little bit in that, not a lot, but a little bit.
Who were you in it?
I was just one of the sailor quartet.
A sailor boy,
baby. Yeah. So in a sailor outfit. Yeah, it was weird. It was a fun show. It was one of my first sort of experiences with that. Then we were nominated for City of Angels at the Don Mar when we won that as well.
You won?
Mm-hmm. Best musical. Yeah.
Oh,
so Anything
cool.
Goes, we won. City of Angels, we won. Then
you're like a rabbit's foot. You're like a lucky rabbit's foot.
What are your feelings on these nominations for Audience Award? What do you think of those things?
Audience Award?
Yeah, those kind of, they do in England, don't they? And I don't know if they do them here. Do they do them here?
I don't know. I kind of feel like they've got their own weight because
there is actually an official Olivier Audience Award, and Les Mis won that when I won that twice with Les Mis.
I mean, the punters know. They know what they like. You know.
Yeah. I don't think it really counts, does it? Really?
I mean, why?
I don't know. It just seems a bit, I don't know. Doesn't seem as authentic.
Does it count when it comes from other people?
I don't know. It's probably it's all the same. It's all
that's what I mean. It's like
gratification, and
I mean, it's
odd.
I mean, it's nice to be recognized.
Yeah. I mean, of course it would. I mean, like having said that, then you get.
It's just nice to be nominated.
Yeah, I'm just very pleased to be here. All liars, really wanting to win. I still think Ricky Gervais's Oscar ceremony speech is the best thing ever I've heard on that. He nails them all.
It's amazing.
It's the best thing. If you haven't listened to that, you need to listen to it. Basically, Ricky Gervais puts everyone in their place regarding awards.
He's like, and if you win an award, just come in here. I don't want to hear about your politics or anything. Just get your award and get off. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very good. He said, I've got loads of them. I use them in my bathroom, my doorstop. It's like, he said, I don't care.
Who is it that keeps their Oscar in the bathroom so anyone that goes in there can pretend to do an Oscar speech while they're holding it? I don't know. They wash their hands.
That's could be grimy. Could be a little grimy. So obviously no personal nominations for either of us. No. Not that we're not bitter about that at all.
I'm not bitter.
No. Just need to be better, basically.
Just need to be better. In someone's eyes. I mean, I'm not all for awards. I like them. I mean, if I got nominated, I wouldn't know what I would do. I wouldn't know whether I'd buy into the hype or not. I probably wouldn't. I don't think I would. I'd just feel so out of place. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I say this, but obviously when it happens, or if it happens ever, then you sort of probably feel differently. But I don't know. I'm one of those that just wouldn't want to go either. Kind of a bit like that.
Would you start crying?
No, because I just don't think I'd go. I just don't. I'm not really
imagine
into them.
Yeah, but I think people start crying when they win, right? Because I don't think it's because of the award, but I think it's because of the hard work and the heart that they put into their body of work that they cry. Do you know what I mean? And because in getting an award, other people recognize the toil and sweat and tears that went into the movie or the play or whatever they've created. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's people, they go, oh, yeah, it was hard work, and people recognize that it was hard work. Do you know what I mean?
I just find people's speeches really, really strange.
Yeah.
I don't want to say annoying, but strange. So there's some really weird ones, aren't there? Throughout, and I get it's heightened and there's a building up to it. I guess it just depends on how you look at them, really. Because obviously if you think if it's something you really, really want, then I can understand that release of sort of emotion where you start crying and all the rest of it. But you've got to really want that, though. You've got to really want it.
Do people actually have the dream of I hope I've always dreamt of getting an award. I've always dreamt of getting an Oscar.
Sadly, I think people do.
That's a goal to get an Oscar?
Yep. I think so.
That's weird.
I think people do take that sort of stuff quite seriously. They do. More than they would probably let on. They will pretend, and I think there's a lot of people that pretend they're like, oh yeah, I don't care. They do care. They care.
Wouldn't it be more wouldn't it be better to be I just want to create something good? Do you know what I mean?
You could argue, that you've done that, we've done that in the sense, and
it was nice that we got.
But then you sort of get into the politics of it, don't you? Because you kind of go down that road of okay, so in terms of for your for your career, let's say, if you are nominated, then it puts you on sort of like not a higher level, it gives you a bit of status or status, however you want to say it.
Gives you a bit of notoriety.
Yeah.
You know?
So then it bounces you onto your next thing. And then if you win an award, then it bounces you into another. Do you know what I mean? So like there are perks to it. I get that. That's the business side of it. And obviously with that comes, other opportunities, other like, who knows, like advertising things. You could suddenly go from winning a Tony Award to being in a major movie and then being up for, next year being up for an Oscar. I mean, look at Cynthia just bounced into Arrivo, just bounced from being nominated for, I think it was Olivier, then Tony, and then suddenly she's now like Oscar and Grammy. I think she's been nominated for all of them.
It certainly puts you in the limelight, doesn't it?
Oh, of course. So that in terms of it, like, so if you go down the political sort of like business side of it, then I can see why people actually do really give a shit. But it depends what you want.
What about like Tom Cruise? Never won an Oscar. I don't think he's won a Golden Globe.
No, he's been nominated for
Born on the 4th of July.
Three things, I think. Jerry Maguire and
Born on the 4th of July and Magnolia.
Magnolia. He was very good in that.
Nominated, but never won.
But Harrison Ford's never been nominated either.
Exactly, right? And they're still viable. They're still weighty actors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I then again we're going down the political route again, aren't we? Really? So like some people,
like,
they just
what are they doing? What are they doing that Will Smith didn't slap someone? But
I still can't believe they gave him that award after that. I really can't. Wow. Just go slap some people and then get given the most prestigious award ever.
Imagine if people that's like their go-to thing. If they didn't win something, they just go around slapping people.
It's just unbelievable. Anyway, we don't want to get into that because I don't want to give him any extra.
I wonder if there'll be any slaps tonight at the Tony Awards.
Yeah, if someone doesn't win,
bitch.
Let's just have a quick look just to see what. Because have you seen any of the things that nominated this year?
MJ, I saw, and I thought the guy that's nominated for Michael Jackson, like he's playing the part of Michael Jackson, I thought he was very good, actually. I thought he was probably one of the better things in the show. Because for me, Michael Jackson music is obviously wonderful, but obviously there's a lot of controversy, and they didn't address any of that in the show.
Right.
So if you're not going to get to the nitty gritty, it's like just sing the songs and play the music and put some dance numbers. It's like, don't try and make it something else that it's not going to be. Do you know what I mean?
So basically they didn't talk about anything that's actually got any weight to it. It's just a good time, is what you're saying.
Pretty much. Well, they kind of touched on the controversy of it, but they only ever called it the controversy and that he was hounded by the media, but that was it.
Right. Yeah. Right? So they didn't get into the whole like
allegations of some dodgy stuff. But I thought it was good. I just wanted to. It was like, get rid of the story. I just want to hear the music,
right?
And I want to see some dance numbers. So I still did enjoy it.
Obviously, this year Tony Awards is kind of like a mashup of a lot of different things, because some of these would have been in our category actually, because obviously with COVID things got delayed and got pushed back, and it's been a bit of a mess really, hasn't it? And like these Tony Awards have come around super quick, because ours I only feel like it was 3 days ago when we did.
Oh, dude, I know.
It was only the other day.
When was it? It was last September.
Yeah, so it's kind of
it's actually crazy. It's shorter. It's a shorter season.
So the musicals, I mean, I'm going to list some of these, but like, I'm going to just stick with musicals. Obviously, to all those plays and everything like that. Wonderful. Congratulations to everybody who's been nominated, and good luck for tonight. But just for the musicals, obviously, that's what we have been doing primarily recently. 6, that was supposed to be in our category.
That would have been in ours. It was.
Apparently, it's very good. I've not seen it. Again, I've not seen it, so I can't really say anything about it. Mr. Saturday Night with
Billy Crystal.
Shoshana
Bean.
Haven't seen it. Paradise Square. Haven't seen it. Apparently very good. Strange Loop is meant to be amazing, I've heard.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it. MJ the Musical you've seen, and then Girl from the North Country.
Saw it.
Yeah, we know what you think about that, so we won't. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't care for it, did you? We'll move on.
It just wasn't my bag.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, isn't it? So like, and then there are obviously things that didn't get nominated for musicals, but then have like performers have been nominated from different shows. Oh, you got the best revivals as well. Let's go to that. Let's have a little quick look who's on the best revivals, because that's always interesting. So we got Company, Caroline or Change, and The Music Man.
What about Funny Girl? Was that on it? Not in it.
No, didn't get nominated. Didn't make the cut.
But it was part of the season, but it didn't get nominated. Okay.
Yeah. So you generally find a lot of shows will come in late just to try and squeeze in. So they'll give themselves a maximum amount of time and then come in late. I remember when I did Dr. Zhivago, we came in so late. I think we were one of the last ones to open. Yeah. Which I think in hindsight was a mistake, but it just depends on how stacked the season is. This season.
Did that get nominated? No.
We won. I think we won. I think Paul Tazwell won for costume. I think.
Cool.
But I don't think the nominations. No, we didn't get hardly any. I don't think. I don't know if Paul actually won, but I think he might have done. I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah. But we didn't get. No, we got destroyed.
I mean, I think it's hard to look at an awards ceremony and be like, it's not political. Do you know what I mean?
It's 100% political. I do think that. I mean, I've always thought that.
Like, I know the shows are different, but take our show for instance, in New York. You know, it was riding the hype wave, and it had lots of people that were invested in it, in different areas of the industry here in New York, or there in New York. I say I'm here, but I'm in France, and then in London, it barely got nominated for anything, and it won one award. You know what I mean?
I can tell you why that was. Unicorns, mate. Unicorns. For those of you who listen who know what unicorns are, they'll know what I'm talking about. I mean,
it was just a different thing. You know?
But I also think, and this is going to sound, some people might agree, some people might disagree, but I do believe that we were very fortunate in our season that you could argue that COVID kind of helped our show out a bit, because the competition and what other shows were nominated, it was very small. I mean, it was minute. Like, there were so many other things, like, for example, the Six, Companies, all those other things, which would have been condensed into our season. Yeah. This is Doubtfire was supposed to be in our season. Caroline or Change was supposed to be in our season. There would have been so many other things. And I think what came out of that was we were fortunate to have less competition for a majority of those nominations, I think. Do I think we would have been nominated for 14 had everything been that? No, I do not. I do not believe that for a second.
We took them and ran. Give us
yeah.
We're running away with them.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I mean, that's cool. I'll take them. We took them.
I don't know. I kind of feel like it a little bit. It kind of sort of sticks in. It's like that year when, I don't want to talk about soccer, but when Liverpool won the Premier League with no fans in the grounds, it's kind of like a little bit muted, isn't it? Just feels a little bit less worthy. Yeah. Because it's like,
I mean,
it's not like a real season, is it? It's just weird. That's just my opinion anyway.
And that's just and we won. So.
Yeah.
But like, we didn't win a Grammy. We got nominated for a Grammy. I thought we were shoo-in for that.
But yeah, we lost to Hadestown, didn't we?
Yeah.
So you've been for this show specifically, Moulin Rouge. You were you could argue Tony nominated show.
Yeah.
Grammy nominated show.
Grammy nominated. Yeah.
Oh, it would have been nice to win the Grammy. I actually did. I say I don't care about awards. I sort of had a little twinkle about the Grammys. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I thought I was way more excited about that than I was about the Tonys.
Yeah, man, it's the Grammys. It's massive.
I just thought it was cool. I did actually hoped we would have won that, because it would have been nice to have had. Because I think if you are a vocalist on the album, you each get if you're a lead vocalist, you get a Grammy award.
I wouldn't have got one though. I don't think I would have got one.
I would have given you mine.
I would have taken it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I would have given it. I don't need it.
You wouldn't have given it yours. No, I would.
No, I don't need it. I'm going to use it as a doorstop. We're going to let Murphy chew on it.
Yeah, but it's a nice doorstop, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, it would have been nice to have won that. It was a little bit. So you can still say you're Grammy nominated.
I can. Sort of. I can also say that I was at the Olympics.
Oh my God, give me a break.
Actually, Ukraine, which is awesome. Ukraine used Bad Romance.
Oh, yes, they did.
Illegally.
Illegally. Well, I don't know.
They probably paid like like a royalty fee, but I'm not going to.
20 bucks. 20
I
bucks.
wouldn't have seen it. Would have gone to Uncle Baz, I reckon.
Oh yeah, Uncle Baz. Oh, good
Uncle
old
Baz.
Uncle Baz.
He was cool.
Yeah, he was cool.
Was
anyway, let's go back to award ceremonies. So, so what's your overall feeling? Is like you're comme about them, really, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm there for the hype though. Like I'll go and I'll watch. I'd like to go to one and put on a suit. I'd feel totally out of place.
Oh, right, because you just went to the party last year, didn't you? Actually go to the ceremony. That's right. Yeah. I think I actually have been to one. I went to the Olivier's one once. Yes, I did.
Danny Burstein said that their ages they're boring, and
I was so bored, dude. I was so bored. I wanted to leave. I was so bored. I remember now. I do remember. I didn't think it was. I thought it was for some reason I thought it was like a different one, but it was actually the Olivier's.
Did you take food?
Take food? No, because I think at that time, I think they gave you had a little party afterwards. I don't like. I just find them all a bit weird. It's like people just start acting strange, in my opinion.
Do they?
They just because like the laughs get a bit over the top. It's like jokes that aren't really there, and it's like, are you trying to get noticed by any chance? What's going on? Why can't you just be normal? Everyone's kissing on everybody, and the hugs that you've never seen, but like, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh no, hi. It's like,
you know what award ceremony I would like to go to? Cannes Film Festival.
Oh, the Cannes Film Festival?
Yeah, Cannes Film Festival. That would be cool.
Or like Sundance or something like that. Yeah, like there's kind of like a bit more like what they called
like Cannes would be cool.
Yeah, they're kind of a bit more
just for the fact that it's like on the
retro kind of cool ones.
It's
nice.
It's a good setting.
It's the same thing though, dude. It's the same thing. They're all going to be there like loving it up and
but like for me that one would be the cool one. Like Oscars, nah. Like
it's interesting as well. In award ceremonies, you generally know who's going to win, especially in the Tonys. They I don't know if they actually are aware of what they're doing, but they always put people in sections. And so if you're sat in a specific section, you know who's win because they get you nearer the front and like to a specific section. I'm like, you could at least make it a bit more suspenseful, guys. Do you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. You always know. And I think they did it at the Olivier's as well. They always put them in nice. Yeah, they do. They put like, it's not like, someone, what I think would be cool, because obviously they want to save time and things like that, but it's got to be cool if like you put someone more towards the back and then they have to come through the hole. Do you know what I mean? That's like part of it.
I'd love that.
If you put all the obvious choices like right at the front and you're like, oh, well, yeah, and you're sat, you're nominated and you're sat like back right. You're like, well, fuck it, I'm one then, have I? Do you know what I mean? Because you don't know at that point.
No, for maximum effort, like if I did like a really good film and I was a shoe-in for a win, I'd be like, yeah, can you please put me at the back?
Yeah, back, and I want to zip line down. You know what I mean?
I want to be sat at the back in the middle of the aisle.
Exactly. But like, who's won because they're at the front and you're like stuck at like row Z.
And the winner is Mr. Tam Mutu. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Can I get through? Thank you so much. Oh, sorry.
Excuse me. I won. Excuse me. You know what I mean? It's just like, I won an award. Fucking, it is embarrassing. I think speeches are embarrassing as well, especially when they get like really political. I'm like, oh, come on, guys, let's just move it on.
Who was it? You know who did the best speech? Like Joe Pesci. Have you ever seen his?
No.
He kind of just got the award and he kind of like got it. I'm holding my wine glass up, by the way, and he went, "Thank you."
Brilliant. See,
walked off.
They're thanking the Academy and all this sort of stuff, and I don't know, dude.
Who is the Academy?
Exactly, they don't even know who they're thanking.
Is it like? Are they like the Masons or like the Illuminati? Like the Academy,
the theatre wing. Tony's is the theatre wing, isn't it? They have to thank and like you have to thank this.
Though?
Exactly.
Who votes? Is it when you win an award, you become part of the Academy or part of the theatre wing? Is that what happens?
I don't know actually. I should know that. I believe you. I think
ask Tony and Danny. Tony. Oh my God.
Tony. Ask Tony Award. Yeah.
Ask the Tony Award and Danny. No, ask Aaron and Danny.
Yeah. I think they do. I think with the academies, if you've won, then you are on the sort of alumni thing, and you do. I think that's true. I think
so. You have a vote
because didn't Mr. Slappy? He's been removed from the. He's not allowed at the Mr. Slappy. Slap people. I don't want to keep saying his name because he just irritates me.
Oh yeah.
He got removed, didn't he?
So he's not allowed to vote anymore.
I don't think so. Anymore, no.
Interesting.
Give them the best award, but then not allowed to vote.
Interesting.
Yeah. So hypothetically, you just won one. What's your speech going to be? Give me a speech. What would you do?
Okay, all right. Let me try and get into it. So,
And
what would I win for? What would I win for?
We'll just give you a Tony. Let's start with the Tonys, because it's Tony Day, so we'll do Tony.
All right, if I want a Tony, who would I thank? Yeah. All right, cool. So I'd get over and I'd be like, oh my God, thank you so much. I honestly didn't plan anything because I never thought I'd ever win. I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, right? God, yeah.
I'm just happy to be here. I wasn't even sure what to wear. I borrowed this jacket off my friend. I'd say that. I'll just get verbal diarrhea. And then I'd be like, oh God, okay, I'm running out of time. Please don't play the music.
Please don't play the music. I just want to talk about Ukraine and the war.
I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, thank you so much for the support. I'd thank my wife, Nat, for her constant support. And, it's more than a body of work. It's more about friends. I'm happy to. I share this with all my friends who I did the show with. Thank you. Bye. That's what I would say.
And when would the tears come? What point would that happen?
Tears. I wouldn't do no tears, man.
You wouldn't do a Tavate?
I'm not Teary Tavate. I don't cry. I mean, I did cry for the final show because it was emotional. I don't know. Maybe I would cry. Would I cry?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I guess until you get into that situation, you probably don't know.
I don't think I would be that emotional about it because I don't. It'd be nice to win and everything, and of course it's it's a Tony, whatever. But it's not like it's ever been a dream of mine.
No, same. I just think it's
what I did always want to do was
create.
I wanted to create something and be the first person to do it, and we've done it. So,
create it. Yeah, and with that comes that caveat of if you create something new, then you obviously are eligible to have nominations.
Yeah.
And that's very cool. I mean, it's nice to create things all the time, obviously, because that's where you feel like you're being your most artistic, I think. Because takeovers are not belittling takeovers or anything like that, because obviously that has its own sort of what's the word?
Its own
discipline.
Because it's
and it's a different discipline, isn't it? You know that the role's already been created, and you have to sort of go in, and I think that's very hard to do that. I always take my hat off to people that do. I've taken over before. It's hard.
You almost have to reimagine it or come at it with a fresh set of eyes,
But you also have to honor what's been there. And that's, I remember when I did Les Mis and Saint Gervais, there's so many great people that have done it. And you're like, okay, well, what the fuck am I going to do?
So you came on with a limp.
I came on.
My Gervais got a limp.
I had an extra long truncheon.
Yeah, an extra long truncheon and limp and
a really tall hat, like really tall, extra, like another 4 or 5 inches. Just to make I didn't at all. But you know what I mean? It's just like it's it's the whole creating something new and being eligible for things is exciting, I think. But it's more about the creating. It's more about the creating.
Right. That's exactly right.
Well, I always think it's about like doing something new and seeing what because you never know these days what's going to land and what isn't as well.
Yeah.
It's climate.
You know what I always it fascinates me. It's like how do people get like when people dress up for awards ceremonies, they're like, "What are you wearing?" I'm wearing so and so. Like, I'm like, I want some of that action. Like I want
you love all that. You love all that, don't you?
I want some, but only because like I get free shit. I want people to dress me. Like, give me free shit. I'll wear it and I'll make it look good. You know what I mean?
It is just that. The whole thing's just crazy. I think,
like Danny had someone like send him shit, and like Aaron and stuff. I'm like, I want to get dressed by people.
No, I get it. I do get it.
Have you ever been dressed by anyone besides your mum?
No. Just no.
You've never been dressed by anyone?
No.
See? I want this.
See, for opening night parties and things like that, you just generally will go and get like yourself a little treat or whatever. But invariably, I mean, even
get yourself a treat.
Sometimes people will get dressed for those as well. I mean, I did. I think for Trivago, I just went to Ted Baker. I think, which is not massively high end. It's just a
What did I do?
My street store.
Do you want to know what I did for our opening night? I went to Macy's, and my white jacket was $30.
See.
I found it and I was like, this is cool. No one's going to wear it because it's outlandish. I'll buy it. $30.
I mean, there's only so much. I mean, guys, invariably, unless you're like a little bit wacky, some guys wear strange things, but the majority of them are just in suits, aren't they, dude?
We're just elegant. I mean,
Girls,
you and me, Tam,
girls have it. The
girls have it hard.
Well, they have it hard because they've got to come up with something that's like, you know, a meat dress or something like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just like crazy.
A meat dress?
Didn't Lady Gaga wear a meat outfit once?
I thought you said meek. I was like, meat? She did wear one. It was like a bacon dress.
Yeah, weird. Just strange. But then, you know, it's like, you know, it's again,
it's all wear that out in the sun.
It's all part of the charade, isn't it? Basically.
The hype. It's part of the hype.
Anyway, Tony, so good luck to everybody for tonight, because we're going to move it on now. We're going to go on to like, because we haven't got much time.
We've only got 7 minutes left.
I know, so we're going to move it on. So we've done enough about award ceremonies.
Okay.
Kind of discussed it.
What are we moving on to?
Should we have a little bit of Bobby Day's joke?
Yo, Tam, the Beach Boys walk into a bar. Round, round, get around. I'll get around.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it came through very muted, so you might have to add it afterwards. But yeah, it's very stupid.
He's such an idiot.
Bobby Day, he's so annoying.
I miss him so.
Yeah, I do.
Miss him so. Well, you know, this do you have a booze rant?
Booze breakdown?
And
booze
now
breakdown.
It's time for Booze Breakdown.
Do you know what? I've got booze breakdown. I am going to go for it a little bit. What's driving me crazy is this political thing. It's driving me crazy with this gun thing that's going on over here right now.
Oh, mate.
Having kids as we do, and then the thought of like suggestions that teachers should be armed.
It's ridiculous.
I don't understand. It's driving me bonkers. I just feel like school is somewhere where you should be able to go and just feel safe and, you know, be happy and learn. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Teachers teach. Teachers are not soldiers.
No.
When did that become part of the job description?
It's so depressing. And, you know, it's a bit of a heavier one this week. I just like, that's really been on my mind a lot. I've been thinking about it, and I just find it so really depressing. And it kind of makes me question whether or not I want to remain in this country, kind of thing, because that's how serious it is.
Oh, I get it. It's difficult.
Because you can't be like, you know, how do you go about a day and then you're thinking, oh, okay, I'm going to send my kid to school and, you know, have that in the back of your mind all the time. It's just it's not something you want, is it really? No.
I want to be thinking
I hope they're having a great day learning and playing with friends and
what the food's like.
Yeah. That's not has, you know, Mrs. Marple got, you know, her AK-47 at school today. You know what I mean?
Mrs. Marple, the teacher's
to protect the kids. I hope she's been doing her commando roles.
Yeah. I hope she's up to date with her
her reloadings time. Do you know what I mean?
God. It's scary to think. I don't even want to laugh about it.
No, it's not even funny. No, it's
not even funny. But that's a good booze breakdown.
So this brings us to the end of the episode 13.
It was short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Sometimes it needs to be short and sweet. You know, we wanted to get one in. We haven't had a lot recently. We've been quite busy.
That's what my first girlfriend said. You know, sometimes it's short and sweet. I think she just said it just to make me feel better, but it's fine.
short and sweet.
Yeah.
So next week will be episode 14.
We've done quite a few. We need to get a guest on here.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll put a little poll out, see who people want on.
Hey, that's a good one. Let's do that. We'll put a post out, we'll poll out and get in touch with Tam, and we'll figure out who to get as a guest on the show. It can be either sides of the pond, because we've got friends in
the UK as well. Yeah, we could do that
as well.
Maybe reach out and see if they actually want to come on.
Yeah, or Australia.
We do have a couple of people here that are due to come on, but you know, we just put one out to see who else people want. And also, I always like it when people throw up topics. Topics are always useful.
Actually, you know who I thought about getting on? My friend Victoria Hamilton Barrett. She likes you too.
Love Vix. She's a very talented girl.
She's just about to finish in Cinderella, and she's about to go into another show. but I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Man, that girl, she doesn't stop working. She's so good.
She's great. She's great.
Is she not coming over with? They bring it over here, aren't they?
I believe they are, but I'm not sure if she's unavailable now.
Well, she was the only one nominated in that show as well, right? So kind of think they would.
Yeah, she was
want
great.
her to.
She got nominated for an Olivier.
Interesting. See, nominations.
See,
now she's straight into another job. See, puts you in places.
It really does. It really
gives you different opportunities.
She's very talented, though.
Which is why I'm unemployed right now.
We're unemployed. Didn't get nominated for shit.
Didn't get nominated for shit.
Having said that, I'm here.
That's the start of the show.
I'm here by choice.
I'm
here by choice.
I'm here. Well, at least you're in France, and you can just sort of relax, get the good life.
Hell yeah, yeah.
Right.
All right.
Love you as always. Thank you everybody for listening. We shall see you again very soon, and keep the topics coming and suggestions because we love all that. All comments are welcome. It's great.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.